Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick look and somewhat of an unboxing of an HPI Vorza Flux. I picked this up on a pretty good deal, and I'm not too big of a fan on 8 scales only because of just the weight and the size of them. I don't have too much room in my RC car room for stuff. And I'm not a fan of running like 2 lipos. I know you can get a 4S lipo for this as well and probably run that if you redo the connectors on it. But anyway, I went ahead and purchased this, and I got it at a pretty good deal. So I'm going to see if I can get this off real quick. Okay, with that top off. Saves up a little noise. So, oh yeah, this thing is heavy. I did get it used, but it was only ran like once or twice. So this is the buggy here, and seems to be a couple extra things in here. Here's an actual cover for the buggy. Looks like it's got some mud flaps as well. That's interesting. Mud guards from the D8. I heard that the Vorza is kind of like the D8 in some of the constructions and some of the pieces. So it does have a booklet in it, which is good. Covers for the shocks are in here as well, which is good because it's not actually on there. So anyway, let's take a look at this real quick. Like I said, I did pick this up used. It was ran, it seems like, maybe once on the concrete or something. So tires are somewhat worn, but I did see a place on eBay that sells 8 scale buggy tires and wheels already glued for like 15 bucks. I think it's $8 shipping. So that's actually pretty good to pay about 25 bucks for some 8 scale buggy tires and wheels already glued. But anyway, looking at this, suspension seems to be pretty good on. I don't know if he did any adjustments to it or anything, but this is actually pretty clean. It doesn't even look like he might have just took it out in the street and ran it maybe once or so. Does have the big bore shocks on it, which I've always liked and admired that about some of the 8 scale buggies, and it does seem to be a pretty sturdy construction. That plastic is very thick. Let's get this off real quick. Body looks like this thing looks brand new, literally. Oh, cool. He's got some lipos in it, and I did get some other ones. What are these? Let's see what kind of lipos these are. I think these are, yeah, Sky lipos, probably 20 or 30C. No, they are 40C. So that's good, 5,000 milliamps. Did leave it plugged up though. I don't know if that's the best thing in the world to do, but anyway, it does have this flux system. Let's put this light on real quick, try to get some more lighting on that. I've heard a lot of good things about this system in a whole. I know it's not waterproof or water resistant, but I heard this is actually a pretty good system. I know you can run up to 6S in it. So is that a Savox? Sure is. SC125. I think that's a $80 to $100 servo in here. So that's pretty good, especially for the price that I paid for this thing, to have lipos to come with it. And I guess this right here is for this cover that kind of fits over it like that. So that's good. And it does seem to have the mud flaps already installed, which is good as well. It does have a little dust on it, but I said he probably ran it in the street once or something like that and didn't like it. But it doesn't seem to really be ran at all. Oh, there's 1 or 2 scratches. So yeah, he probably ran in the street once, hit a curve or touched the curve, and that was it. But still, like I said, for the price I paid for this, and there's no radio, I think I did pretty good with picking this up. Probably what I'll do is, I've been in the midst of making a speed run car, and I may make this into it. I heard this was out the box pretty slow, so I may go ahead and take it out real quick and give it a quick run to see how fast it is. But I hear you do have to gear this up because it is highly under geared stock out the box. I think this is a 16, and we need to put like maybe an 18 or a 19 in here. But I'll run it like this, and I'll probably go ahead and run it with a 6S LiPo in it as well. So, and I'll probably just do a quick review on this thing. I know there's tons of videos out there on this, and it's a couple of years old, but I've never really had an 8 scale. I had an ECX circuit, and it was okay. I didn't like it for some of the things it didn't have, like some of the threaded body shocks. The system that came with it kind of sucked. It was basically a 10 scale motor that came with. It was a 550 size 2400 kV motor, but it can only handle up to 3S LiPo, where this can actually handle up to 6S. The speed control on the circuit could actually handle a 4S LiPo, but anyway, that was a circuit, and I had that, and it was, like I said, fine for what it was. But anyway, so this is a quick look at the HPI Vorza. It does have a couple of upgrades to it, which is good. It does come with some of the LiPos. This thing is pretty heavy. I'm gonna have to look to see what people do for some weight reduction on it. But like I said, this is probably gonna be my second 8 scale buggy. So I may also take it to the track and do a couple of running videos on it. So stay tuned. If you guys have any ideas, hints, anything to give me some advice on getting this thing up to running pretty good, let me know. Other than switching out the pinion gear, which I'll probably go to an 18 or 19. And I heard you could do like a 46 or 44 tooth spur gear as well. And wow, that's metal. Okay, so both of those are metal, so that means this thing is going to be very loud when I run it. But anyway, it still seems to be pretty sturdy. Chassis thick and all that. So, all right, I look forward to running this. You guys don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.